where actually I'm surrounded by three pretty ladies that look so gorgeous, I must say. And the guys, they're bodyguards. We have the bodyguards.
Yeah. That's what we do for you.
I saw that. And I saw how you treated them when they came in, so that's quite commendable. And I think Nigerian men are gentle. Are they gentlemen? Ladies, can you concur to that? Okay.
Say it with your full chest.
Gentlemen. You guys are gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
On a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So I have Fina, the winner in the house. We have Bella as well, Daniela. I have Cheesy, Brian, and Adekole. So, how are you guys?
Fine.
We're good.
Okay.
We're all right.
Good. So, how has it been like coming out of the house, Fina? Let's start with you.
It has been amazing. Though we've not been out, it has been amazing. I'm looking forward to see how this part of life goes, and
this part of life.
Yeah. This a little bit of part of life.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
It's been exciting, but really stressful. Like, it's been so hard for me.
But you had this thing about, do they like me out there? Do they like me out there when we're in the house? So when you, how was
like, the love that has been massive. I would have said that, like, people wouldn't like me. In there, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to leave because it was so hard in there. But then I didn't want to face the world. I wasn't ready to face the world because I didn't think that they would like me. But I'm glad, like, they love me. They don't like me, they love me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Sometimes we overthink, don't we?
Yes, we do. Especially being in a confined space.
Yeah, true. Daniela, and you?
For me, it has been...
Can I hear you? I can't hear you.
For me, it has been new, that's for sure. Coming out, I've just got my phone back. I've not really been able to converse with people so much, but I have felt the love from where I am. Amazing. I'm thankful to everyone.
Okay. Daniela, please, can I take that? Can you take that again? I didn't hear you there.
Oh, okay. Okay, for me, my experience coming out of the house thus far has been new, that's for sure. I just got my phone back. I'm yet to converse with people and see so much, but I have already started feeling the love from my fans and all of that. So it's extremely amazing, and I'm just grateful to every single person.
Okay, is that Brian?
Yes. Hey, baby.
Okay, tell us, Brian.
I'm just gassed. First, I'm happy to be outside. Like, I was saying it before, like, when I came out, like, breeze been blew me. Like, now maybe the breeze didn't blow. Like, I'm just super gassed to be outside. I'm happy that, there was so much love. Being inside the house, you can't really know what's happening outside, but, like, for the fact that, like, we got to the finals, that means people were actively voting for us and rooting for us. So it's just one way to see that you're being yourself, and that resonated well with people. So, there's so much love to be shared.
She's the fake housemate.
Not fake housemate. No. Let's not do this here now. No. I can't. I'm not the fake housemate. I ride for you. If I ride you. If I ride you.
Okay, tell us what it's been like 2 weeks in the house. Tell us.
Coming out from the house, I found out that, man, the love, it was massive, man. There, some people call me their best rider. So many plenty. Where I go start from?
All right. So how did you get to be the one to be chosen as the rider? Because I know it was you and Rachel.
I don't know. It was that I don't know. That day I was entered. That was the day they told me.
They told you.
Yeah.
But you had initially been part of the people who wanted to go into the Big Brother house.
Yes. From day one.
From day one.
Yeah.
Okay. So when they called you to tell you were the rider, how did you feel though?
I think that was my second birthday.
Because
I know fully well we are plenty, and only one person go still win the money. So you get. So as they capped me, the legit, man, I was happy. That was a legit capping.
All right.
The best capping I ever gotten in my life.
Adekole, you next. So tell us, what was it like coming out of the house?
I think it was at the winner's prize presentation yesterday that it did dawn on me, because I remember spending some days, even though it wasn't good. To be honest, I didn't even know I was talking about it that much. But I know I spent most of my time in the house talking about how I've had a bad year. To some people, it just came off and it seemed like it was my strategy or something like that, or I was presenting the wrong narrative. But it was actually something I was dealing with. And I just came into the house wanting to go through that phase and heal.
And I'm coming out of the house. It's the winner's prize presentation. Fina is hyping everywhere. She's with a brand new car. People are taking pictures. And people are coming to meet me saying, we love you, Adekunle. Like, you did so much. And I'm like, what exactly did I do? And then I get access to my phone and I see my followers have increased. And people are telling me that they love me. People in different countries. And I'm like, wait, what exactly is going on? And then my friends are telling me like, yeah, you have no idea. I'm like, are you people serious? Like, just a few weeks ago, I know the situation I was in, and then you're telling me now that things have changed. I mean, when Ibuka was asking us, what is the one thing you take away from that? I was basically saying, dreams come through. Because I know how long I have wanted my story to change. I just didn't know how. And
had you always wanted to be in the Big Brother house?
People have always told me that I would do well in the Big Brother house. Okay. I was just always bantering. I'm like, oh yeah, I would rather do Big Brother. But I mean,
so when did you get the courage to now decide to do Big Brother?
When everything, to be honest, this year was the one time I hit rock bottom. It's most of the things I was saying in the house, they were things that I was actually dealing with in my so here's the thing. I realized this year again that I knew too many people, but quite a number of people did not know me. And because of my relationship with certain people, it wasn't always the same. So I'll tell one person one story, I'll tell another person one story. So I could have a conversation with everybody here, but you guys wouldn't know the same thing. And it was killing me because there was too much. So I'm like, you know what?
So you're telling them different things about yourself?
About myself. Yeah. So one person will come up, oh, this is what I know about Adekunle, this is not what I know.
So were you sing like a chameleon? Because if you're telling this one this and telling that one that.
No, so the relationship that I have with Cheesy might not be as close as the relationship I have with Brian. Yeah, so the depth of what I would tell them would be different. So I'm like, you know what? If I can get into Big Brother's house, I'm hoping that everybody I know would be watching the show. And if it's a reality show, I would actually finally be able to be myself. So whatever misconception that I've had with anybody, I would be able to correct that narrative. And then I came into the house and it seemed like I was being misunderstood. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on again? Like, I'm actually going to be a misunderstood person. And then I come out and everything changed. And I'm like,
so
finally. It was a relief for me. I'm like, finally.
Fina, I noticed it was as if when you Miss Fix It, you could give somebody a haircut, fix somebody's hair, do this, do that. Has Fina always been like that?
In Big Bella's voice, Fina, you're a full package. Well, I don't know, maybe it's the way I grew up. I grew up in a way that I had to fend for myself here by doing anything. So I easily catch things. In fact, when I do something for my friends, if you do something for my friend now, I will do it after you. Exactly how you do it. So let's say I learn quick. So when I just say something and the next thing I'll just do it. So it has really helped me, and I realized now that I became multi-talented, I can do a lot. And actually, at that day, Adekunle actually taught me how to hold the clipper, right? I heard it and I was like, no, hold it like this. Immediately I heard it that way. And he called Brian and asked Brian, how is it? And Brian said, it is very neat. I was like,
so is that part of the business you open now that you're out?
No, because there are a lot of things to me. I would also want to do a lot. I can just have like a couple of things I know how to do as investment and just, put in. I came to collect, I'm here to collect money, too much money, like.
So it's very interesting. Brian and Adekunle, you guys had this bromance that everybody was tripping over because people were quite amazed. And when Hermes came to, Hermes was talking about you, looks like a common factor. Because he said, we have this deep conversation, Adekunle and I were always. So you and Brian and Hermes, how are you guys going to hook up after all of this? Is it going to continue? Who wants to go first, Brian?
I think we're broskies. We're broskies.
You know what? It's not easy.
So what really drew you guys together though?
I think coming into the house, like people were just acting their natural selves, and some people there's some characters that will just naturally gravitate.
Can you step closer to the mic?
No, I was saying that coming into the house, like I feel like everybody was being their natural self, and when you're around people, there are just some people you gravitate towards. Like I also have a friendship with Daniela.
That's your sister.
I consider Daniela my a sister now. She's family now, so
But that was quite a refreshing relationship you guys had, though. Seeing that, off the usual, having a sister, a brother, and someone. I think it's lovely. So, Adekunle, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Brian is actually right. People just gravitate towards each other naturally. It's weird,
right?
Because I remember the one time I was head of house, when I was asked to put people up. Before, when I put people up in level 2, I had no connection with anybody in level 2, so I didn't know who was who. It was more or less, I'm trying not to say basically, it was more or less information from who people said, okay, this person is strong, and Brian was one of the people that I put up. I didn't have any connection with him, and towards the end of the show, me and my guys,
the dynamics changed.
So I guess people would naturally just draw to each other as long as it's you are good people and the energy is pure and real.
So Danielle, what is it about Brian though that he's now some sibling? I'm sure your mom will know that she has another child now. So what was it about him though?
I can't really use words to describe it, but I'll try because you're asking. Just seeing Brian that first day was just, I don't know, we just connected. I don't know. And the first thing he said to me was, I seem familiar. And I felt the same way. I just didn't say anything. And I was like, okay, since you chose me, I'll try to choose you back. And then along the way, we started talking more. He was just so genuine. He was just so easy going, easy to talk to, and just helped me maintain my sanity in the house,
Oh, that's beautiful. So Bella, how's the experience been though with Big Brother House? What did you have at the back of your mind when you were going, and what did you experience?
I mean, going to the Big Brother's house has been like a dream come true. It's been a dream come true. I've been trying for 4 years, just in case you don't know.
4 years?
Yes, I have been auditioning for 4 years.
Aren't you persistent?
Wow, I almost gave up this year, but thanks to my family, to my mom especially. Shout out to good woman. So going to the house was all about like pushing my brand out there.
What were you doing before you went to the house again?
Brand influencing, content creating, personal shopping. I was just like doing lots of things. I did lots of things. So going into the house, the goal was to win the prize. The 100 million would have meant a lot. I mean, it would mean a lot. I don't have 100 million. That was the idea. That was the plan. To get to the finals, to push my brand to grow, for a new experience at least entirely. So, and I was able to get that.
So there's a platform now. Everyone here had a platform to project. So I'm sure there's a plan after Big Brother House. It's not just to go to Big Brother House. She's in your car, uncle.
They want to talk about my ride.
Okay.
Man, she's not cheesy. A rider with a ride.
Okay, so is that your plate?
I'm not a rider. I came out with a ride. My ride is there. Thank God. Thanks to Biggie. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Innocent Motors. And I appreciate.
Okay,
I really appreciate.
So guys, what's next after this? Let's start with Fina.
I plan on bringing great things. Hereby putting my originality first and giving Nigeria, if they are ready to receive the fire. And normally I say, come on, maybe not join So I'm bringing a lot, and thank God, by God's grace, I won at least after 5 years of auditioning for Big Brother.
Do you think you would win, or you just okay, let me just go get a platform and?
Actually, I just wanted to go get a platform, and I never thought I would be left. In fact, sometimes while in the house, I used to question myself. I'd be like, this way that I'm behaving like this, but I don't be like that. I don't see that. But sometimes I was okay. Sometimes I go to bed. I say tomorrow morning I want to film. Like tomorrow morning I want to add touch. I will try. The next 30 minutes I've removed wig. Like I cannot.
It's good to be yourself.
Yes, I just feel I never, even on the last day, while myself and Brian were like, Brewski, are you going? If you don't do like 2 million, your motor will together they drive. I'm like, I never saw myself winning, honestly. If I say it to him, you say it to me. If I say it to him, you say it to me. I'm getting on the stage. We entered together, we came out together, and wow, it's crazy. And I see this bond already, and I'm like, he's my big baby. What are you saying there?
All right, Bella. So what next?
Fina, the world is definitely ready for
Are you
you.
going to model though? I want to ask.
Come again?
Are you going to model? I mean,
I would love to. I've always wanted to.
Because I see
be
some
a model.
pictures.
I have always wanted to be a model, but I just didn't have the height, so I gave up on that.
You have different models.
Being in Big Brother's house, I've actually leveled up. I'm ready to try new things.
That's a good one.
I'm ready to venture into different things. So with me, it's all about making the bar. It's all about money. So yeah.
Okay. So you're just ready, adventurous now.
Everything.
Things you've got.
As long as money is coming in. Yeah.
Daniela, before I ask you, give us some spoken words, something.
Daniela with the way. Okay, let me see.
Minor.
Picture the moment. The image is encrypted. Like a painting we were bidded. Highest price placed upon our lives or on our love how they despised. We love for we, but also for them to see. Our love is growing weak, but phenotypically we are at our peak. Chasing each other's tails, smiles and tolerance will not prevail. A day comes and it's just expected. Embedded in the hands of time, would you be my Valentine?
So what's next after Big Brother?
I hope I've emphasized on it enough. Poetry is one of my first loves, and I believe that I'm going to be a pedestal for other writers and other poets and spoken artists to just have the platform in Nigeria and Africa at large to just showcase what they have, and where writing isn't just scribbling, but it's actually appreciated art. Then after that, also it's my business, because money is good. You need money to foster your passion.
What's the business?
So business, logistics, and many other things I'll put out there as soon as possible.
All right then, good. Brian?
I'm going to continue my path with music. I feel like I'm a creative at heart, and I'll continue to pursue my passion with expressing myself creatively.
Okay. All right. Cheesy?
I'm into steel business.
Okay.
So I'm still on it. That means still on steel.
Oh, that's a good
So
one.
I like that.
I like the wordplay.
But I'm open for every other thing.
All right
Yeah.
then. Okay. So Adekunle, how about you?
If I'm going to be honest, it's only God that can help me. Because I actually do have quite a number of things, and a lot of it are actually people-based projects.
Okay.
I can't emphasize enough on how I actually really love to help people.
Oh, that's
So there are too many things that I've put in place to help people. But at the same time, all of these were things I was working on before I went on the Big Brother house. Most of them seemed easily attainable. But now that I've come on the platform, things have changed. I need to be able to take a step back and analyze everything, put all my chips on the table, and see which of the things I have planned would work first. Because I can't just rush into everything now and say, oh yeah, because I have this, I might take on more than I can chew, and it might just all not work out fine. But then there's also politics. I am actually really invested in Nigerian politics. It would be refreshing to see that our votes actually count and they turn out the way we intended it to. Like the people who actually wanting to get into office, the people who we think can deliver us good governance.
You want to go into office, or you want to?
I want to go into office. I'm emphasizing on it in 2027. But between now and then, I'd like to actively be involved in politics. Whatever. I don't believe.
Grassroots. I think you start from grassroots.
Yeah,
grassroots.
Exactly. I actually do not believe. I'm of the opinion that you don't need to be in politics for you to actually effect change around your community. And I think we can always start small.
That's
from
true.
our immediate local, our immediate community, our neighborhood, our community, and from there, once you can see that you're using a small sample size to take on change, it becomes easier for you to take it out there. So 2027, I feel, is a long time for me to get embedded and get familiar with things that are going on. And election is next year, so yeah, there would be a lot of Adekunle and politics somewhere in the mix.
So you might be seeing your posters in 2027.
I hope so. I mean, if appointment is waiting for me in the nearest future, I would not say no to it. I mean, it would be good training wheels.
All right. So before you go, your social media handles, and just hail your fans for being there all through. Starting with Adekunle, then we go to Fina.
All right. Hi everyone. My Instagram handle is official Adekunle Olokpade. My Twitter handle is Adekunle Olokpade. And to all the islanders, to all the Dex Angels, to all the Adekuku mommies, I'm still getting familiar with the fan bases. I want to say thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. You guys, we go ball this thing. Please follow me on all social media accounts. All right. Thank you.
Cheesy?
Okay, my Instagram social.
You need to get to the mic.
Adekunle, no, they dry this mic.
No verse.
I go ride you. Alright, if I ride you. Okay, my Instagram IG is official Cheesy official 1, and I have Shishi Riders, I have Shishi so many, Shishi Otogo, you plenty. But I don't know all this now because waiting there this brain too much now. I beg, more I try follow us. I beg.
All right, Brian.
All my handles are Brian Only, BRYANN and Only.
On what platform? Twitter, Instagram?
On every platform, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Anywhere that you like to reach me on is Brian Only. Because I'm the only Brian with 2 N's.
For me, my social media handles are Daniela Peters _official. Likewise from other accounts as well, Twitter, Snapchat as well, Daniela Peters. So yeah, follow and get ready to get more content.
Okay, Bella.
So for me, my social media handles are Instagram, Bella Kabwe, Snapchat, Bella Kabwe, TikTok, Bella Kabwe, Twitter, Bella _Okabwe. Thank you. Please follow, comment, like, subscribe, and get ready for what I have in store for you. Okay. It's your girl, Unusual Fina the winner. Alright, follow me on all social media handle, my Instagram at Unusual Fina, my TikTok at Unusual Fina, and my Twitter at Unusual Fina. Normally, I'm not too meditative, but normally, the love show you will find her. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, love, do all. Talk to me, I go answer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. So I wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's just the beginning of greater things to come, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much.